The office hummed with the usual chaos, phones ringing, people talking, the clattering of keyboards. Hailey, dressed in her smart business outfit, sat at her desk, managing the usual storm of calls, emails, and paperwork. As the assistant boss, it was her job to keep everything in line. Her boss, Mr. Watkins, called from his office. "Hailey, make sure the reports are ready for the 3 p.m. meeting. We need everything sorted for the presentation." Hailey didn't look up, her fingers already flying across the keyboard. "Of course, Mr. Watkins. I'll get everything organized and have it on your desk before the meeting. Do you need anything else?" "No, that'll be all," he said, his tone brisk. "Just make sure you're prepared for the conference call at 4. "Got it. I'll handle it. And Hailey, can you please take care of that scheduling issue with the London team? I need it sorted by the end of the day." "I'll handle it right now," she replied, already multitasking. The tension in her body seemed to build with every passing minute, the hours dragging on in an endless blur. Hailey could feel the weight of each task piling up, but she pushed through it. She was tired, so tired. Her eyes ached, her shoulders stiff. But the thought of stopping didn't seem like an option. This is just how it is, she told herself. The workday stretched on, and the nagging voice of her boss echoed in her mind, demanding, always a little too sharp, a little too much. She sighed inwardly, wishing for a break, but knowing she couldn't afford to slack off. The clock ticked closer to the end of the day, but the sense of exhaustion only deepened. She was drained, mentally and physically, feeling like she was trapped in a loop, stuck in this office, stuck under the pressure of work, with her boss constantly looming over her. Yet, somewhere beneath the frustration, there was a quiet acceptance. I have to keep going. I have to. This is the life I chose. She grabbed her coat, the heaviness of the day settling over her like a thick fog. She was desperate for the quiet of home, to escape the never-ending demands. But she knew this was just another day in the cycle. Tomorrow, it would start all over again. The office building loomed against the softening evening sky, its glass windows reflecting the last traces of sunlight as the workday wound down. Outside, the streets were buzzing with the chaotic hum of rush-hour traffic cars honking, engines roaring, and pedestrians hurrying home after a long day. Hailey stepped through the glass doors of the building and onto the busy sidewalk, her steps brisk as she made her way to the corner. Her mind still spun with the day's events, but she was eager for the peace and solitude of her apartment. She reached the street corner, scanning for a taxi. Spotting one slowing down, she instinctively raised her hand, ready to finally escape the noise and clutter of the city. But just as she was about to step forward, a voice cut through her thoughts. "Excuse me, I have a quick question for you." Hailey stopped, her brow furrowing. Yes? Can I help you?" Jason hesitated for a moment, his gaze serious. "I know this is going to sound strange, but hear me out. Would you be interested in joining a crew to go to Mercury and defeat a monster?" Hailey blinked, the words taking a moment to register. "What? Are you serious? Mercury? A monster?" She shook her head, trying to process it. "Listen, I just had a crazy day at work. I'm not in the mood for whatever this is." Jason met her gaze, unwavering. "I'm very serious. It's urgent, and we need people who can think outside the box, people who are resourceful. I think you'd be a great addition to the team." Hailey let out a soft chuckle, her expression full of doubt as she raised an eyebrow. "Right. Look, I've been in an office all day, and now I just want to go home. So unless you're selling me a new brand of coffee or something, I'm going to have to pass on whatever this is." Jason's hand moved to his pocket, pulling out a business card. He extended it to her. "Here, just take my card. If you change your mind, give me a call. Hailey took the card, eyeing it for a moment before slipping it into her pocket. I don't think I'll be calling you, but fine. I'll take the card. But I'm not promising anything. Jason nodded, his expression still serious. If you change your mind, the crew's waiting. I'll be in touch. With that, he turned and disappeared into the crowd, leaving Hailey standing there, a mix of confusion and amusement in her wake. That night, Hailey arrives at home, her mind still on the strange encounter with Jason. She shrugs it off, goes about her usual evening routine, and hops into the shower to relax. But as she's under the warm water, her thoughts drift back to Jason and his crazy proposition. She wonders if he was serious or just some eccentric weirdo. She can't stop thinking about it as she dries off and gets ready for bed. Mercury? A monster? This is insane, but he seemed so genuine. Maybe there's more to this than I think. I've been wanting something different. Something exciting. Could this be it? She reached for the business card on her nightstand, turning it over in her fingers. She hesitated before pulling her phone from the charger and dialing the number. It rang a few times before Jason's voice came through. Hello? Hailey exhaled slowly, her curiosity piqued. Hi, Jason. It's Hailey. I've been thinking about what you said earlier. And I have to admit, I'm curious. What exactly are you asking me to do? Jason's voice was calm but purposeful. I'm glad you called. It's not going to be easy, but you'd be joining a team of people who are ready to take on a monster. And trust me, this is no ordinary mission. We need people who are sharp, adaptable people like you. Are you ready? Hailey's mind raced. It sounds crazy, but I need something more. I've been craving the unexpected. I guess I am. It sounds insane, but I've been wanting something different. Something unexpected. Jason's tone shifted slightly, but there was still an edge to it. Good. We'll be meeting soon. I'll send you the details. Get ready for an adventure. All right, I'm in. I'll see you soon, Jason. The line went dead, and Hailey set the phone down, feeling a strange mixture of excitement and uncertainty. As she tried to settle into bed, her mind refused to quiet. Mercury, monsters, adventure. The world she knew felt far away now, replaced by the unknown ahead. The next morning, the alarm blared, dragging Hailey from her sleep. Groggy and tired, she reached over to silence it, then swung her legs over the side of the bed. She rubbed her eyes, the routine of another workday already setting in. She got up, moving through her morning routine, automatically brushing her teeth, pulling on her work clothes, but then, as she stood in front of the mirror, it hit her. Mercury. Monsters. Adventure. Her breath caught in her throat as the memory of Jason's words flooded her mind. She froze for a moment, a chill running down her spine. This wasn't just another day. Not just another monotonous morning. I have a choice. She turned toward the window, staring out at the busy city below, her reflection looking back at her. The world felt the same, but inside, something had shifted. A quiet resolve filled her chest. I'm not going back to the way things were.